Well, I am, for one, not a hysterical climate activist.
Oh
I do
yeah.
think what Bill Gates was saying is that climate change does matter, but maybe the way that we talk about it is causing more harm than. Instead of climate activists feeling like he's trying to undercut them, since he did describe himself still as a climate activist, maybe this could finally be a bridge to have a conversation with people that are in power on both sides of the aisle that think that maybe hysterics weren't necessary, but the conversation still is, to figure out a real way to have less dramatic conversations about solutions.
The problem is the hysterics was necessary because the science isn't there. Your hysterics of emotion is to overpower the person thinking ability, logic, and to get them to operate on emotion where you can control. It's all about control. Follow the money.
It doesn't have to be number one on the list. I think he's acknowledging that, but it needs to be on the list. Do something right now or the world's going to end. Like, that was never a good starting point, because some people were looking at today and right now. And I do think that he's trying to take a more of a pragmatic angle, which also will lead to hopefully future real solutions. But we should all be mindful and treat our environment better, right? You talk about how the economy and the government and the money we spend will be a terrible situation for our kids. Well, guess what? If they don't have an earth to live in because we trash it, then that's also not.
That's not the same thing. Trashing the earth is not the same thing as going using nuclear power to go greener, which y'all are against. It is not the same thing as making battery powered airplanes when the science is not there, or battery powered tanks and that sort of foolishness. When you got China building coal fired plants all over the place, China and India. So it's not realistic to put us like in California, 2035, no gas powered engine to be sold in the state. Ridiculous.
Going to be great for them too. So we could all do better with that, right? Stop littering, stop doing those things, maybe stop using the can spray.
Yeah, stop littering.
Yeah, we can all do better.
We don't want to live in filth and squalor anyway. So
yeah, so we can all just take care of our
regardless of the impact.
I don't think you can say that's a bad mission to say that people who cared about the climate and how that contributes to the deterioration of the world are bad people. That's not a bad intention.
It is about telling you what stove you can put in your house when it's unnecessary, when it's more cheaper and life supporting to have a gas powered stove.
Caring about the things out there. Now, the hysterical part, I'll agree with you, but I'll never bash a climate activist just because they want to make our world better.